Pre-show. Hope all is well. I'm trying to see why we're not live. We should be. It says it's propagating. All right, let's see. It should be kicking in any moment now. Come on. Anyway, we here. We live. Anyway, hope all is well with everyone. Lisa Maria's in the building. She said she was playing on her Oculus. I'm not mad at it. Woo-hoo. Don't forget to get your favorite adult beverage. You know mine, drink of choice. We're going to see if we can pull this stash stock party up. I'm testing some behind the scenes stuff today, so we're going to see how that works. So, how was your week? That's what I want to know. So, Lisa Maria, you said you're doing the bowling? That's what you're doing? I started to buy that game, and I held off on it. I'm over here. I haven't been on it in a week. I've had a very, very busy week, so it's coming. Yep. So, let's see. What else do we have? 3 minutes, we're live, y'all. Hey, y'all like the beat? I feel like I'm Go-Go Gadget Arms today, or Go-Go Gadget Electronics. I got a 360 camera, and it's really nice. But it does virtual tours. Let's see what we got. There we go. Revis Brown in the house. He said he's tired. A brother is tired and he's trying to hang out with us. Man, I appreciate you for hanging out with us. We're in the United States. Instead of where in the world is Carmen Sandiego, we need to find out where in the United States is Revis Brown. That's what we need to do. We'll probably do a segment called Where in the United States is Revis Brown. Let's see. Let's see. That's what he said. Hey everyone, brother is tired, but I'm gonna try to hang. Tech Troublemaker, I need you to be a guest on the show, man. When you coming, man? How you doing, man? Lisa Maria says she got her Oculus, man. I'm not mad. Y'all need to get one of these things. I mean, we need to do a whole watch party. Like, we need to get like 10 people and we're gonna pick a movie or something. She said she tried bowling and she's signing up for light boxing. Okay, you trying to knock somebody out like Mike Tyson. I ain't mad at you. I'm just waiting on Stash Stock to pop in live. Let's see how we live over here. I'm trying this new system out here and I don't know if it's working or not. Well, it should kick in at Well, it should be kicking in now. I don't know if it's doing it or not. But we're going to find out. I don't see it. I'm working on a system behind the scenes for the pre-show. I'll let y'all know. Something really big. And we'll be able to play copyrighted music, but it won't be on YouTube. So I plan on, coming up off of YouTube shortly. So we're going to figure out how that all works. All right. Got a little chill vibe before we start. This show should be live on here. Don't know why it's not. Did I do something wrong? Apparently I did. So it looks like it did not work on this test stream that we're doing. 10 seconds, y'all. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? Hope all is well with you. My name is Tall Boy, and I came to hang out with you and discuss some tech news that is happening in this year of 2022. Anyway, like I said, we're here to just break it down, simplify it in a language that you understand. And what I'm starting to notice, we're starting to do a lot of stuff digital. All right. So, I mean, I think you guys have the ones who've been following the show and been watching and hanging out. I think you guys kind of already know that. But a lot of online presence, if that makes sense. So we're going to discuss some of it. And if you haven't paid attention to it, just start opening up your eyes and seeing how we're starting to do everything via our phones and how we're starting to do everything digitally as opposed to the snail mail, as opposed to writing things out and, just those type of things. That of the 60s, 70s, and 80s is now gone, and we're now in 2022, and everything is pretty much saying, how can we simplify it and do it online, or how can we do it digital? All right. So with that being said, got a couple of house rules. Those house rules are simple. Please, all I'm asking, you got about 5 friends in your phone that if you've already watched this show, you know that this content is on fire. And with that being said, it's like, can y'all tell somebody what's going on and let them know what this show is all about? Just send them the link. That's it.
Period.
And then don't forget to bring your adult beverage, whatever that may be. It could be water. Mine is juice. Get your glass of wine, get you a beer, whatever it is.
You can't touch this.
You can't touch my Minute Maid. Okay. All right. And then thirdly, if you want to follow along on the show, if you look in the description of the video, if you're on your phone or on your computer, the links are already there. So if you want to watch the article or read the article as we go along, it's right there for you. Okay. So you can read it. I'm not making up any games. It's like, hey, I'm going to put it right in front of you. I want you to see it. So it's not like, oh, Tallboy told me. No, Tallboy told me and he showed me and we're going to discuss it. All right. With that being said, we have our stash stock party. All right. Our stash stock party of the day is Under Armour. You literally have 1 hour to go ahead and lock into your stash stock party. For the ones who are not familiar with stash stock, this is where you can own a piece of incremental stock. It's not a whole stock, but just a piece of stock, and it's your chance to own it. And tonight's product offering is Under Armour. All right. So you have literally till 9 p.m. to go get it, and it's absolutely free. And then also, if you look in the description of the video, if you use my link, you get $20 if you spend $20. You don't have to use my link. That's perfectly fine. I'm just giving you a heads up of how you can get some free stash stock when you're ready to start investing on another level. All right. So with that being said, you got 1 hour to own a piece of Under Armour. All right. And then our word of the day. That's right. Our word of the day is, let me see. Did it fire off? There we go. Come on. Our word of the day is Wreak. That's right. Wreak is our word of the day. We've all heard of the word Wreak before, but this is what they had to say.
Word is Wreak, spelled W-R-E-A-K. Wreak means to bring about or cause something that is harmful or damaging. It's often used in the phrase used in a sentence from The Atlantic by Jacob Stern. Rats rustle around in trash cans and take up residence in sewers, which feeds the false impression that they are fundamentally dirty creatures. Worse still, they invade homes and other indoor spaces. Squirrels do this too. Given the opportunity, they'll wreak havoc in your attic, but not as frequently.
I don't know. I did something wrong. So today's word is Wreak. I do apologize. Today's word of the day is Wreak. All right. I hit the wrong button. I do apologize. But what it is saying here, basically to bring about or cause something that is harmful or damaging. It is often used in the phrase of wreak havoc. All right. So if we can find a way to use the word wreak, we will make that happen. And I do apologize for the word of the day, but let's see. This was not Wreak. It was not harmful or damaging. That's all I can say.
Ow.
Sorry. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and jump into the show. Let's see. There you go, experimenting again. Yeah, you know what? That's the cool thing about this show. Lisa Maria, you know how I am. She's like, there you go, experimenting again. I'm praying for you. Lord Jesus, be with me. You know what?
I'm so glad.
It don't.
Trouble don't last always.
It don't last always, Lisa Maria.
Everybody, oh yes I am.
Sorry.
Trouble don't last.
Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button. And Sheila Baker's here. Hey, how you doing? And then Miss Gigger is here. How you doing? I didn't see her name on here, but apparently she is. Mama D is here. There we go. Tech Troublemaker. He says hit that like button and let YouTube know to like this channel. That's right. That's what's up. I definitely appreciate y'all. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and jump into this show. Our first article of the evening is, let's see if we can find it on the screen. This is quite interesting because how many people do you know that do podcasts? That's right. People that do podcasts. I mean, this is a podcast / video cast, live stream, whatever you want to call it. But Apple, and y'all know how I am about Apple. I'm not a big fan of Apple, but hey, this is something I might say, hey, I might be interested in this. All right. But Apple says that they want podcast deals that could potentially lead to TV shows. That's right. So your favorite podcast can potentially be on a can potentially be on a TV show. That's what they want to do. So let's see if we can find this article and see how it reads. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Cool. All right. So the way the article reads is this. Apple is basically no stranger to making turning TV shows or flipping TV shows from podcasts. But it basically is eager to snap up that content as quickly as possible. All right. They say Apple has signed a deal with suave producer Futuro Studios that will fund podcasts in return for the first chance to turn any series into a TV plus movie or show. The tech company has also been negotiating comparable deals and spent as much as $10 million so far to make this happen. Other variations have focused on already popular shows like We Crashed and The Shrink Next Door. They said that this agreement would go one step further by effectively granting Apple the rights to a series as soon as the company sees potential. And it wouldn't have to risk losing a hit show or spending a fortune in bidding wars. So basically what they're saying here is if you come over here to Apple Podcasts and we see potential, we're going to give you a deal. And we don't have to worry about bidding with another network, HGTV, WeTV, BET, MTV, or whatever. We basically saying we want you. You don't even have to worry about going over to Netflix. Apple, from my understanding, they pay very well. So, I mean, this might be something potential for all my people that are doing podcasts or someone that knows someone that does a podcast. Maybe you can find a way to get over there. I'm going to start trying to figure out how I can jump on Apple, and Apple might be my friend if we can get a TV deal out of this, right? You feel what I'm saying? I'm willing to jump over. I'm willing to jump ship if I can get a TV show that's going to pay some millions.
True.
All right, so basically, Apple TV's wing is reportedly leading the initiative, not the podcast team. Basically, the firm has historically treated its podcast platform as a neutral ground where studios don't have to compete. To do this. All right, so let's see what else is it saying here. There we go. They don't want to compete against itself. First party podcasts have typically been linked to TV Plus productions like The Problem with Jon Stewart. And then both Apple and Futuro declined to comment about any little deals that they're doing. But if the rumor is accurate, this is less about competing with podcast originals from Spotify and a company called Wondery, and more about beating streaming TV rivals like Netflix and Amazon Prime Video and Apple TV. They could land more hits without paying a premium for the rights. So basically what they're saying is, hey, we'll pay you now. And in return, if it blows up, what we're going to do is we're going to give you, we want first dibs on naming rights. And it's kind of like The Voice, or kind of like, what's the other talk show that, I'm not talk show, but the singing show, The Voice and American Idol. Basically, you sign a deal with them and they have the rights to you first, as opposed to some of these other record labels. They want to get you first. So, I mean, what do you think of this? Is this a pretty cool situation? Do you think that this is something that is worth it? Would you, if you have a podcast, be interested in jumping on the Apple ship? For the ones who already have iPhones, I mean, this is a no-brainer for you. But, I mean, I don't think it's necessarily Android versus Apple. I think this is just really more along the lines of, you have a podcast and we want to get naming rights before Amazon Prime Video, before Netflix, before the network television stations get it. And basically we say, however it turns out, let's turn that podcast into an actual TV show and make it big from there. Let's look at the comments and see what they're saying. She said an Apple TV show, no doubt. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, why not? I just tried a subscription with Apple TV just to see how it is going to look. The content is pretty good on there. I can tell you that they're much more cleaner than Spotify and Amazon Prime Video. I mean, you have Oprah on there. There's another show. I can't think of what I'm watching. It's like a news anchor type show that I've been watching for the last couple of days. So, I mean, the content is very, very good of what I'm seeing. But can you imagine now the Lab Tech Show, or Tech Troublemakers, or All Things YouTube, Sammy Superstar, Mommy Guy, Lala's, Crafty Nights turning into an actual show. So these are some podcasters or live streamers that are actually turning shows into potential reality if they get linked up with with Apple TV. She says, get an Apple phone. No. You know.
That's suspicious.
No. We cannot do that, Mama D. We cannot do. Revis Brown said, our co-host, hey, you know what, Revis Brown?
You already know.
I'm not mad at you, man. Revis said, I want some of that coin. I'm not. So anyway, I think that's something that you could potentially look at and go from there. All right. Yeah. So that's about it. Don't jump. I'm with you. Hey, look. You know what, Miss Gigger, you all right? Don't jump ship. Just add a boat to your battalion. All right. No, I don't see myself, tall boy, holding on to or receiving an Apple phone. I'm just not willing to go into that ecosystem. But I don't think that has anything to do with being on their Apple podcast or on Apple TV. That's just an inside joke for anybody that knows me, that knows I'm Team Droid. But if they say that that's part of the stipulation, we probably would just have to, like you said, just add a boat to the battalion. You're right. We're going to have to probably do that. All Things YouTube. I'm not mad at you, man. He says, I would demand 100% creative control over my content. Apple can license the creative work. Now hey, you know what? That's something to think about, because I fight over this all the time, right? I believe in owning my content. I truly believe in owning my own content. But if you sign a deal with Apple Podcasts, you probably are not going to get 100% creative control. That's part of them giving you more money up front. or giving you money up front that say this is potential to be able to do something. We like it, and we want you to give it to us once you get it. So this is them investing in you, no different from a recording artist or a musician that's saying, hey, I want a record deal. We're investing in you now to where when you blow up, we reap the benefits. Or you can stay indie, right? And how many indie artists do we know? Like Common, or who is another indie artist that is out there that's really making names for themselves? Chance the Rapper, that are saying, hey, you know, we'll make our own name. Now, you probably won't even hear them on the radio, but they're making a name for themselves. So something like this, you probably would not get 100% rights to this. So the purpose of building these shows out is to build a name for ourselves to get attention. But why not build the community like I'm trying to do here, right? So that's just something to think about. I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm anti-Apple. I'll keep my Android. You know what, Miss Sheila Baker?
Ow.
That's what I'm saying. You all right with me, Sheila? Me and you, we right here. All right. All right. So like I said, what do you think about it? Put in the comments. If you're watching the replay, Apple wants podcast deals that can lead to TV shows. This could be you if you know somebody or you actually have an actual podcast. You could potentially, you know, work a deal with them if you line up or partner with the right people. All right. All right. So let's see. Let's see what our next story of the evening is. Now, this is pretty cool, y'all. I know y'all are like, what in the world? So has anybody ever been in an autonomous vehicle? That's right. Has anybody been in an autonomous vehicle? What I mean by that, in a vehicle that pretty much drives itself. I'd seen one of these things at CES about, I think it was 2019. I actually rode in one of these autonomous vehicles where it drives you from one location to another. Now, when I got in it, when I got in the vehicle, we were just in a parking lot. They've taken it a step further. Lyft and Motional's all-electric robo-taxi service is now live in Vegas. Yeah, I'm not making this up, y'all. This is for the first time the public can catch a ride in one of the service's all-electric Hyundai Ioniq 5S, all right? So you can literally ride in a car that's autonomous. I can't make this up. It's pretty cool. I have not been in this vehicle here, but we're gonna see how it actually works. Okay. So there's a new robo taxi service that launched for public use in Las Vegas and is being run by Lyft and an autonomous vehicle company called Motional, and is a prelude to a fully driverless service that's set to launch in the city of Vegas 2023. Driverless. All right. Motional is a joint venture between Hyundai and Aptiv and has been testing its autonomous vehicles in Las Vegas through a joint partnership with Lyft for over 4 years. The testing began as a week-long pilot between Aptiv and Lyft during the annual CES show in 2018, and has since gone on to complete over 100,000 passenger trips. The companies are saying that the public launch of that service, marking the first time that customers can hail a ride in one of the company's autonomous all-electric Hyundai Ioniq 5 vehicles that has been modified for commercial operations. Now, here's the catcher, or the kicker. A safety driver will remain behind the steering wheel in case something goes wrong. But Motional and Lyft says fully driverless vehicles will join the service next year. So if you go to Vegas, I'm not making this up, y'all. If y'all go to Vegas, you could probably get in one of these autonomous vehicles on the strip and get from one location to the other. What do you think about this? I mean, is this not cool or what? I mean, we're almost in that George Jetson phase. Like, we're almost there. All right. I can't make this up. Unlike the other robo-taxi services, they're saying in the U.S., Motional and Lyft aren't requiring potential riders to sign up for a wait list. So you literally go to Vegas, you say, I want one, and if there's one available, you get one. Or sign a non-disclosure, so no NDAs, to join a beta testing program saying if something happens, I'm on my own. And the rides, catch this, will be free. Companies plan to start charging for the service next year. So I guess between now and 2023, if you look for Lyft and their driverless vehicles, you could literally ride for free until next year, sometime. The service is also open to the public. And any Lyft rider in Las Vegas, can request a Motional AV, no NDAs, no signups. And they said this is how they've been operating for the last 4 years. We believe in the best feedback from real riders, not employees or limited participants. They're literally saying, we're going to make this happen, y'all. They're literally saying this is what's going to happen. So now they're also saying customers hoping to ride in one of Motional's autonomous vehicles will have access to a range of new features that make this service unique from Lyft's traditional network of vehicles. For example, customers will be able to unlock the doors from the Lyft app. And once inside the vehicle, they'll be able to start the ride or contact customer support from the new in-car Lyft AV app featured on an in-car touchscreen. Like, this is really happening, y'all. Like, this is really happening. I think that this is pretty cool. They says it has a permit to conduct fully driverless testing anywhere in Nevada. So you can go to Northern Nevada. They said the two companies say that they will secure appropriate permits to begin conducting commercial rides with passengers in fully driverless vehicles ahead of the launch in 2023. This is pretty cool. I like it. Let's see. And then lastly, they said back in 2020, Hyundai said it would spend about $1.6 billion to catch up on its rivals in the autonomous vehicle space. Along with Aptiv, a technology company formerly known as Delphi, I think it's Delphi or Delphi, which owns 50% of the venture. The company currently has facilities in Vegas, Singapore, and Seoul, and has also tested its vehicles in Boston and Pittsburgh. I think All Things YouTube is somewhere in the Boston area, if I'm correct. Currently, only a small handful of AV operators have actually deployed fully driverless. That means nobody in the car touching the wheel or the gas or the brake pedals, all right? Are also known as level 4 autonomous vehicles on public roads. The self-driving unit of Waymo that has been operating its level 4 vehicles in the suburbs of Phoenix. So that's another company. Waymo is another company that's with Google, if I'm correct. And then now they're seeking permission to do so in San Francisco. So Lyft is trying to position itself as a platform in which customers in cities across the country can arrange rides in autonomous vehicles, and basically said it sold off its research and development division to a subsidiary of Toyota last year. And since then, Lyft has struck deals with Motional, Waymo, and Argo, a self-driving company backed by Ford and Volkswagen. And they're saying that Motional is not the only company using Sin City as a base for its robo-taxi business. All right. Amazon is also testing this in Vegas as well. And I think their company is called Zoox. This is real, man. This is real. Would you get in an autonomous vehicle? That's what I want to know. Would you do this? Yeah, so Revis, you're right. They're already testing it, Revis. This is already happening. yeah, this is pretty cool. I mean, would you get in one of these vehicles? That's the question. Would you get in one? It's been tested for over 4 years. I've been in one of these vehicles. I don't know if it was this actual company, but we literally drove in the parking lot and it showed us how to go from different land markings, and you can do it on the app, or you can literally just say where you want it to take you and it would take you. Now that they're actually on real live streets. Now, my only question is, what if somebody breaks suddenly in front of one of these vehicles? Or that's one. Well, I got two questions. Or second question is, what if you're on the freeway? How fast will it go? Will it just do the speed limit? Will it go a little bit over the speed limit? How would that actually work? Because I would think that you would go from one hotel to the next, right? But what if you say, I want to go off the strip? What if you say, I want to go to the airport to downtown Vegas? What if I want to go there? That's something to think about. But this is happening. A safety driver, only if the driver a safety driver only if the driver is cyborg. Well, I mean, right now this is what they got, man. Didn't someone get hurt in one of those cars? I think they did, Revis, but I don't think it was this company. And if they did get hurt, Revis, real talk, if they did get hurt, I promise you, the percentage of accidents happening is very minimal. All right. Yeah. So James says, what's up, James? How you doing, man? I'll be there this weekend, and I'll see if I can get one of those rides. Man, please get some video footage. Shoot it over to me if you do. All right. Please. I would love to see. And this is all through Lyft. All right. So, yeah, I definitely would love to get your thoughts on how this works. All right. I would love to ride in an autonomous car. When my oldest daughter was trying to get her license, I wish for an autonomous cars. Well, she wants to drive because she's 16. But, you know, now, Tech Troublemaker, make your way on over there to Vegas and you can go get in one now. All right. And the ride is free between now and 2023. I mean, come on now. Like, this is a perfect reason to want to go to Vegas. Like, go gamble, and when you win, we're praying that you win, right? And when you win, you can say, give me an autonomous vehicle all the way to the airport so I don't have to tip anybody. That's what I'm trying to say, you know?
Yeah.
I need the Sheila Baker said, come on, Sheila. I need to see my driver. Hell to the no. Hell no.
Oh, hell no.
Sammy Superstar, you're right. It is absolutely free. So this is the perfect reason to not be, you know, like on the lake. This is the perfect reason to be in Vegas, okay? You're 17. You're almost 18, man. Yeah, you got to be 21 to gamble, but no, 21 to drink, 18 to gamble. So this could be a reason to want to go celebrate your 18th birthday in Vegas, man. So just a thought. That's all. Just something to think about. Driverless vehicles, they're coming. So right now they're in Nevada, and I'm pretty sure the next city, James, correct me if I'm wrong, it probably would be California. Either California or Texas would be one of the two states where they would probably let it go next. Right now they are testing in Arizona, but I would think that the first major state that would allow it would be either Texas or California. And I'm saying that because of Austin and because of San Francisco. That's the reason why I'm saying those two states. All right. So with that being said, hey everybody, it's the Lab Tech Show, man. We are on YouTube. I need you to tell a friend. Why? It's one of the hottest shows on YouTube on a Wednesday night. Man, we're building community over here, man. And you know what? We just want you to be a part of it. Will you tell a friend? Will you hit that like and subscribe button? Will you send a text message to like 5 of your friends and say, hey, this is what we're doing over here? Come on, man. It's the Lab Tech Show. Why don't you like, subscribe, and tell a friend? That's it. That's all you got to do. Just tell somebody. It's absolutely free. Like, the content is free. Help a brother out. That's all I'm saying. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and hang out with me. You know what? I'm going to ask for the ones that are interested, shoot me a message. I'm going to see if I can get you guys to call in and do this promo here. So you guys would call in and you guys actually do the intro of the promo. So, hey, Mama D, Tech Troublemaker, All Things YouTube, Sammy Superstar, Sheila Baker, anybody, we're going to find a way between now and next week to reach out to me if you're interested. We'll record it, and then you guys will be the voice of the Lab Tech Show promo. All right. So, and then that way we can recycle different voices, get some people to come on, and that way you guys can be engaged into the show. I think that would be pretty cool if you guys are open to it. All right. It's the Lab Tech Show. I mean, it's interactive. I want you guys to participate and partake. All right. With that being said, you know, we got some shows that I want you to check out. Sammy Superstar is doing his Man on the Streets, but every Friday he has his Streaming Superstars where he's interviewing content creators and live streamers every Friday at 5 p.m. All right. So I need y'all to come help me out and support Sammy on Friday. All right. And then
it was at this moment.
Oh, man. So I've hit the wrong button. All right. So, yeah, I saw that real quick. So with that being said, we have Rich Vibes. He says, when you can't come to party, the party comes to you. Sunday Night Live with Rich Vibes. All right. So every Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern, come check out Rich. He's on Mixcloud. It's live. All right. He's a DJ and he's pretty dope. All right. Then we also have our man, Matt Haas. He says weekdays at 8:15 in the morning. So while you guys are en route to work, or you're already at the desk, or you're getting dressed for work, come check him out. It's called Awesome Fun Things on YouTube. What's going on with Matt Haas? Then we got my homegirl over in the Philippines. Her name is Mommy Guide, Miss Lala. She says, you know, she has a fun and creative resource for moms and moms at heart, where she does crafty nights Wednesdays through Saturdays at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Filipino time. So she's like a whole day ahead of us. All right. So whatever time it is right now, that's what time it is tomorrow for her. So come hang out with her. Then we also got 24 hours, 7 days a week. We got 247mixing.com. They got their own app. So why don't you download it? It's absolutely free. And they're the only app in the world completely dedicated to the DJ and the art of DJing. I don't know if you saw this last night, but we had Old School Tuesday turn up and we had comedian MC Lightfoot. Man, when I tell you this is one of the best shows that we had, and we've had great shows, but this is one of the best shows that we've had. This was a 2-hour interview, and I don't know what it is with these comedians. They're just so humbled that they're receiving their flowers. Check out this show, Old School Tuesday Turn Up with MC Lightfoot. You guys will fall out laughing. You'll see the humbleness, and you'll pretty much enjoy it, all right? And then lastly, Star Wars, interested in all things Star Wars? Then check out the Kessel Chat every Thursday night on the West Coast at 9, or Friday if you're on the East Coast at midnight, all right? And then if you're over there in the UK, it's 5 a.m. So if you like Star Wars and you're willing to get up, go hang out with the Kessel Chat. Star Wars, that's all I can tell you. I don't know nothing else. I never watched Star Wars. Shame on me. All right, y'all. Yep. So, yep. Party time. Oh, that's right. Sammy has something going on. Sammy, put it in the comments real quick, Sammy. Tomorrow is his 7th year of content creation, and Sammy is doing a live stream party. So what time is it? And where can they find it, Sammy? Put in the time, and I will literally put it in the comments. All right. So this marks 7 years. So Sammy is 17 years old. So that means he's been doing content since he was 10. Like Believe it or not, since he was 10 years old. And Sammy is the man. Like, he's out here doing man on the street interviews. He's already hosted his own conference, and it was a global conference where he brought people from all over the world to be a part of this. Like, this guy is pretty dope for 17 years old. So 7 years worth of content, man. Sammy, congratulations, man. I'm so proud of you. You've done your thing, and you've kind of motivated a lot of us in the streaming game to do what we do. You know what I'm saying? So, man, congratulations to you. Uh-oh. Why is it not firing off? I can't fire it off. Come on.
Ow.
Yeah, you get both of them.
Ow.
All right. So, Sammy, this is what I'm saying. Hey. Let's do it. So yeah, last night's show, it was the bomb. Yep, it sure was. I'm telling y'all missed a great show. If you did not see last night's old school Tuesday turn up, I promise you that you guys would appreciate that show. We had the man damn near in tears. Let me see. So apparently, James, your daughter, she just completed her first year at UCLA, and Mama D wants to know, how was your daughter's first year over at UCLA? So please reach out to her and share that information with her. I told you, this is an interactive show. Y'all comment, I share, as long as it's appropriate, okay? That's it. Now, if it's as long as it's appropriate, I got you.
Glory to God.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I got you, all right? All right, let's get back into the swing of things. All right, we're gonna find out what's going on this next article. And teachers, that's right, teachers, where are you at? My teachers, where are you at? I got something for you. We already know about the delivery companies delivering food, right? Well, Uber Eats says they're now going to deliver office and school supplies. I don't know. Is this a good thing or not? Office Depot said they're going to team up with schools or just businesses, and they will help you get binders and pens on time. So, I mean, I guess there's no need to run to, Walmart or wait on Amazon. They're just saying, hey, you guys can come over here to us and we got you. All right. So the article reads this. If you're a teacher, you know a teacher, or if you need to order school supplies for a teacher, check this out. Nobody wants to stand in those long lines for the back to school gear. So now Uber Eats now offers deliveries of office and school supplies from roughly 900 Office Depot and Office Max stores across the United States.
You can't touch this.
If you need a flurry of binders, pencils, you can have them delivered during your lunch break. Now, I wonder if you can deliver on the lunch break and have them bring the food and also bring the school supplies. I wonder, let's read the article and see how this goes. I mean, this is for the teachers or for your businesses, okay? This could be interesting here, all right? It says, not surprisingly, you'll avoid the delivery fee and receive a 5% discount if you're an Uber One subscriber who spends at least $15 on a purchase. So basically, if I'm not going to do a subscription to Uber, we over here trying to do Lyft over here, right? So we want Lyft so we can do the autonomous vehicles, but Uber is saying, hey, we want to jump in on this deal as well. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know about these subscriptions though. I'm not a fan of the subscriptions. So they're saying it may seem odd to order school material from the same app that handles your takeout meals. However, Uber has gradually expanded its deliveries to cover goods ranging from groceries to your pharmaceuticals. Basically, it's becoming a delivery service. Whenever you pick up Uber Eats over rivals like Amazon Prime Now, or whenever you need something shipped in minutes, not hours or days. So basically, I get the concept, right? Like I truly get the concept here. They're saying Amazon Prime is saying you get it in 2 days, right? You can use Amazon Prime now and you can get it in a couple of hours. You can go to the store and waste your gas, stand in line, and waste your time, or you can use us and we can have it to you within minutes. I mean, everybody is trying to find a way to get your business, to get your service, right? They want your service. That's just what it is. And it was like, what can we do? So Lyft is saying what? You can get in our cars driverless and have a cool experience. I mean, come on. I mean, we can't make this up. Apple is saying, hey, join our podcast, and then we'll get you on TV or we'll cut you a deal. And then now Uber is saying, hey, we're going to partner with Office Max and Office Depot, and we're going to make this popular. So I don't know. Teachers, what do you think? I think we got a couple teachers that are in here. What are your thoughts about this? Do you think that this is good? Do you think this is the right timing? I would love to know your thoughts. Post it. Let us know. Let's share and let's talk about it. Let's have a whole discussion about it. Let's see. I've been eating crayons since see, Revis is trying to see. This is why Revis is special. Y'all know. Period.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
Yeah, he's beginning to believe, y'all. Revis, I don't know what to say. I've been eating crayons since I was a toddler. Sounds appropriate to me. Mama Lisa Maria says, just don't send me pencils when I ask for fries. Look, you want fries. Lisa Maria, I want hot fries. Can I get hot fries, please? I don't want no cold fries, okay? So I'm with you on that. That's let me see. I got you, Sammy. I'll make sure I put it in there. All right. Lisa Maria said, damn, this is just too much. All right. So you guys can get all of this. All right. So teachers, let me know in the comments, what do you think? Is this a good deal? Is this not? We don't want you over there wreaking havoc and saying, I can't have what I need. That's all I'm saying. So we want to make sure you're taken care of, you're good. And sometimes you could probably just ask the parents, can they just order it for you and bring it up to the school? I mean, that's a great option. Now, if teachers don't even have to pay for it or ask the parents or don't have to come out of their own budget, why not? Let's see. Leave my Revis alone. Oh, come on, y'all. You know, Revis did it to himself. Mama D, Revis did it to himself. He talking about he eating crayons like he in kindergarten and stuff. So you know he gonna get joned over here. You know that. So I mean, we can't. He get it. He gonna get it like everybody else. So he's cool. I just want him to drive through Highland, New York. Okay, I don't know what that means. All right, so teachers, let me know in the comments. What do you think? All right, is this a good situation? What's up? What's going on, Kaib? I see you in the comments. So you missed. I don't know how much of this you caught, but like I said, right now Uber Eats will deliver office supplies and school supplies. So while you're placing your order, why not have this? All right. That's right, Kaib. You did make it. You know what? I think I got the proper ringtone or the proper sound effect for you right here, Kaib. Thanks for making it.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Yep.
Started from the bottom, now the whole team here.
Yep. So the team has made it finally. She normally be outside, so
Outside hanging out the window with my wretched ass friends. I'm L-R-E-E. Go.
all right, so make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. Please tell a friend about what we got going on over here. Like I said, if you join, let people know that this is an interactive show. We will interact with you in real time. She said that we did it for my granddaughter, her first year of teaching. Great Amazon did it. So Mama D, is this right? Am I getting this right, Mama D? Your granddaughter's first year of teaching, and you ordered all the supplies on Amazon, or you did this on Uber Eats? All right, I just want to make so for the ones who don't know, Mama D just retired from the school system in California. So she said her granddaughter's first year of teaching, and Amazon did it. So I'm not sure how that works. So let us know in the comments, how did that work? So you ordered on Amazon, they shipped everything. I know Miss Gigger, she's also in the education system. How would this help you? I guess that's the question that I would like to know. How would this help you as far as sending out school supplies through Uber? Now you can call parents or send out a friendly email or a text and say, hey, we need X, Y, Z. And this is not just limited to just school supplies. I mean, remember, they partnered with Office Max and Office Depot. So this is something that, is for everybody. All right. So even in the business sector, if you need office supplies, you'll be good to go over there. All right. So we got this going on. I got to put in the comments real quick for Sammy. Sammy said his show is, he said he's been doing videos for longer. And if I'm correct, it is, I don't know if we can click on the link here, but I'll put it in the description, Sammy, after the show. Send me the link and I'll put it in the description. 7 years of content. He's doing his 7-year anniversary, and he's doing a big show. And if you guys would like to hang out with him tomorrow at 7 p.m., you guys, and if I'm correct, it's at Sammy Superstar. All right. So that's what we do. We take care of our friends. We take care of the people who support us. If you got something going on, let us know and we'll find a way to promote it. All right. As long as it's within reason. All right. Then lastly, let me see. What else do we have over here before I go into my call to action? Well, I don't see it. So how about this? TBE Media is on Roku and Amazon Fire. Are you looking for content? Did you cut the cord? Come on. We got weekly episodes over there, so you don't have to always watch on YouTube. It's not live, but it's on there. So come on, hang out with us. Download the channel if you got an Amazon Fire Stick or you got a Roku. It's absolutely free. That's right. It's absolutely free. Come on over, hang out with us on TBE Media. We're creating content. And I may not be Apple, but, we're trying to do some big things over here. So great shows that are already on there. All right. So please join us. We'd love to have you join and watch. If you're at the nail salon, your hair salon, the barbershop, tell somebody. Say, hey, y'all got Roku? Y'all got Amazon Fire? We're going to put this on our TV. Come on. Help me get this thing out here. That's all I'm asking. Help me out. TBE Media. All right, our last story of the evening, our last story for the evening, and this is for the people who like to travel. Do you like to travel is the number one question. If you like to travel, you and I are going to be good friends. Why? Because I'm not talking about just domestic. I'm talking about international. And what I mean by that is you can now renew your passport online this month. You heard me. You can renew your passport online. There's a pilot program that's going on right now. And I'm giving you this information, and I hate to be the spoiler. The pilot program has closed already for the month of August, but they're going to open it back up very, very soon. But instead of you sending your passport and your birth certificate and all that other stuff that goes with it, you can now just do it online. Like, we can't make this up. This is pretty cool that we get the opportunity to be able to say, you know what? We don't have to worry about our sensitive documents being lost in the mail, hoping that they get it. We have to pay extra money to make sure things are all right. Check this article out. This is how it reads. The Department of State has launched a pilot program to renew passports online. And this is a promise that President Joe Biden made last year to bring the process into the digital age. Like I said, no more snail mail. Everything is going online now. All right. So if your passport is up for renewal, this is your opportunity for you to say, you know what, let me take advantage of this, because you're talking about 4 to 6 weeks of your passport being gone. You don't have to worry about that anymore. The pilot program is currently open to the first 25,000 applicants in August. Volunteers who want to complete this renewal process online will be accepted on a first come, first serve basis. All right. Then the State Department says they're going to roll out online renewals to the general public later on this year. All right. If you are eligible, you will no longer have to mail your renewal application and supporting documents to them. You no longer got to do this. This is absolutely digital now. They're also saying that if you are not one of the first 25,000 applicants, you may have an opportunity to renew online at a later date. Travelers are eligible to renew online if they meet certain requirements, saying that they are at least 25 years old, their most recent passport was valid for 10 years, and their old passport was issued between 9 years ago and 15 years ago. So make sure you get that part taken care of. All right. Travelers who wish to renew online and cannot currently change their name, gender, date of birth, or place of birth. All right. So travelers who wish to renew online cannot currently change their name. So if you got married, you can't do it. If you say you want to have a gender change, I'm not trying to laugh, but it is what it is. You can't change your date of birth or your place of birth. All right. So you can't do those things. It's just literally, I'm trying to renew. Processing times for online renewals will be the same as passports renewed by mail. The State Department will also offer both routine and expedited services for an extra fee. And then currently routine processing is taking 8 to 11 weeks, while expedited service is taking 5 to 7 weeks. Those eligible to participate in the pilot program will have to create a MyTravelGov account and wait up to 24 hours for the department to register the account. And then once it's registered, applicants can log in to start their application by clicking the option to renew the passport. It's right here in writing, y'all. It's right here. All right. So got to create an account on MyTravelGov. Go there. And then you got to wait 24 hours. They'll let you know that you're good. And then you just go ahead and renew the passport. And then you go from there. All right. So let's see. What else does it say? It says applicants. They say applicants will then have to upload a digital passport photo using a JPEG file and pay for their passport renewal with either a credit or a debit card, or basically, I guess, your checking account, payment to transfer funds from their bank account. And then travelers who submit an application online will then receive email updates about its status. The effort to digitize the passport renewal process comes months after Biden signed this executive order requiring the government to design a new online system. I mean, so thank you, President Biden, for saying, you know what, no longer for the snail mail. They said they believe that the government can work more effectively and efficiently. And the thing about it is, and I'm not trying to be funny, the thing about all this is they've been doing stuff since, in the olden days. Let's just put it like that. And now it's like we are now in an app age. We're on an online age, and we're doing everything digital now. So this is something that should have been done probably in the last administration. But, no judgment here. It should have just been done. But now we have a president that sees the importance of digital, that sees the importance of tech. And, it's like, OK, let's go ahead and make this happen. Travelers who need to renew their passports but aren't part of the pilot program can do so by mail if they're at least 16 years old when they got their last passport. It's undamaged and it was issued in the last 15 years. All right. So basically, if you can't If you don't join this pilot program, you can still mail your passport in. All right. So that's just basically what that is. You can mail the passport in and you can still do it the regular way. All right. So, I mean, this is what it is. I mean, we're living in a digital age and it's time for us to get with the program. And it's good to know that our government is saying for the travelers who want to go ahead and do this, we're providing an opportunity for you. Sidebar. If you choose to do clear or TSA, not clear, TSA pre-check and global entry, I just went through my process online. And if you are up for renewal, if you're up for renewal within the next year, I highly recommend that you go see about renewing. It won't allow you to renew until it's like 6 months out, but I would highly recommend that you go to, and this is for global entry or TSA pre-check. They are backlogged. And when I say I tried to do the online interview, they were backlogged for 5 years. To find an appointment, you could not find an appointment in any major city. I think I found Laredo, Texas, and somewhere in Minnesota. I highly recommend that if you're within 6 months of your global entry or TSA pre-check being up, I highly recommend that you go to your website, go to the website and see about renewing that information. They did say that if you can't get an appointment, they will still allow you to travel and do it for up to 2 years. But like I said, the fact that they're going digital, this is pretty cool. All right. Let's see. Okay, that's the teaching thing. We'll go back to that in a second. Let's see. I love traveling, says Sheila Baker. It's been happening. Okay, that's still that. Parents without transportation, they're still on the ordering the supplies. But our government don't check the passports they allow to get it in to hurt us. Yeah. I'm not going to get into that. I think that's a little political. I'm at a border, not laughing. So I'm not going to get into that. Hope that that's still applicable in 2025. To be honest with you, Sheila Baker, if they're rolling this out now, so the cool thing is by 2025, the process should be a whole lot smoother. Okay. So this is a great thing that this is happening. Okay. So yeah, this is pretty cool that they're saying we need to digitize. We need to, be more, adapt to what's going on in the world. I mean, we're doing everything on apps now. We're ordering our food. We're having packages shipped to us. We're having stuff sent to us in minutes as opposed to hours or days. So the fact that the United States government is saying we're willing to do this at the same token, I think that this is pretty cool as well. All right. James says Staples retail locations are starting to process TSA pre-check applications. I was not aware of that. So thanks for that information. I'll look into that and I'll report back to you how that works. So does that include does that include global entry, James? Not sure. But just giving you a heads up, if you're within 6 months of renewal, jump on that as fast as you possibly can. I'm telling you, they're backlogged and trying to get an appointment. I literally looked in Atlanta and they had an appointment that canceled. And because they canceled, I took the first available appointment and I made it happen. They were talking about, I was just like, I'm just going to go out the country. I still have time. And then when I come back, I will just do the global entry upon arrival. I was there. And when I was there, unfortunately, the lady at the global entry passport office told the gentleman he came in from Ireland. He says, my passport expires in December and I'm not traveling again until January. I mean, I don't have an appointment until January. What do I do? And they told him that we don't have appointments for you today. So you're going to have to wait until January. So now his TSA and his global entry just expired. But the cool thing about that is, and I don't want you to get confused, they will still allow you to use your global entry and your TSA pre-check 2 years post, just because they don't have the appointment time. So not to panic. As long as you have it, you're not going to lose it just because it expires. Okay. James says, no, this is just TSA pre-check. So that's definitely good information to know. Let me see. He says, go here to this website. So if you guys are interested in finding out about going to Staples, did it fire off? It looks like it did. If you're interested in going to Staples and doing this, you can. This is for TSA pre-check only, not global entry. You go here and you can go and find that out. All right. So real briefly, before we recap, Mama D said to the question that we had earlier, she said Amazon. She used Amazon for her daughter. Her daughter is an English teacher, and Facebook had a wish list for teachers. And that was pretty cool. So that's what's up. So as a brief recap, let's talk about it before we get on out of here. Apple said that they want podcast deals that can lead to TV shows. So maybe you might want to start seeing about putting your podcast or seeing about how you can potentially do some stuff with Apple. And they want to ink deals and they want to get you in early. And if it has some potential, they would like to flip it into a TV show, and they want the naming rights, or they want the rights to it before anybody else can get dibs on it to compete with Netflix and Amazon Prime Video. Then also we have, what was the other one? Lyft and the autonomous vehicles. Las Vegas, they got you set up. You can ride in a driverless car. That's right, a driverless car for free until 2023. And then after that, they're going to be to where you have to pay for it. All right. And then Uber Eats said that they're going to partner with, or they have partnered with Office Depot. And you can have office and school supplies delivered to you with the minimum order of $15 if you have a subscription, or if not, you just pay the delivery fee, and I can't be over $5 for the delivery fee. And then lastly, you can renew your passport online. All right. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Let me look at the comments, see if there's anything else before we jump on out of here. But I definitely thank you guys for hanging out with us over here at the lab. Once again, our job is just to simplify tech in a language that you understand. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Ow. And the goal is just to get you or put you in the know to where you are a little bit more smarter when it comes to this tech stuff. Like I said, we are going digital. We are going into a digital age. We just talked about Meta a couple of weeks ago, about the Oculus Quest. This is your opportunity to get one of these devices and start hanging out with your friends that are all over the United States, all over the world, and you guys can literally be with each other in this metaverse, right? And we did that whole description, or I showed you how it worked. Apps, you see it. They're doing things now in minutes as opposed to hours. Being able to just say, you know what, it's time to update our infrastructure. Let's make it happen. And my only goal here is for you guys, let's build this community together. Share with a friend. Tell somebody what we got going on over here, because this is a family atmosphere that I want to be able to give. And I want people to feel more comfortable with coming here and saying, I did not know, but I walked away knowing. So thank you to everybody who watched. Tell somebody. And if you hear it on the news, be like, man, Tall Boy already told me that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it is what it is. So with that being said, my name is Tall Boy. It is the Lab Tech Show.
You already know.